Hello everyone. So we've made it back down here. My father has started the just getting things ready. Also, the other thing that he has done is he has already peeled back the felt, popped the caps loose and peeled the felt back up top where we can start to work on the ridge beam, which is what our goal is for today. Especially with doing the lawn. Not sure that we'll get much farther beyond that, but our main goal is to just go ahead and get the ridge beam taken care of. Basically, first thing we're going to do is he has got Sawzall, of course, and we're going to cut this ridge pole, the existing ridge beam, out of the way so that we can then put a new one in. All right, everyone. So it started raining, and I had to bring the camera down and close this all up. We had to do that at the end of last week. It took us a little bit in between where it was slow down rain and then start raining extra hard, but we got the ridge closed up back together. Of course, we replaced the actual ridge beam with a 2x6, which is minimum requirements by today's standards is for it to at least be a 2x1.5 inch wide. Back in the day, a lot of times they'd have 1x's, or sometimes they would actually not even have any at all. So we just, since we had jacked it up and it had enlarged that space, we went ahead and beefed it up. And then I'm sure you probably saw we were wedging other pieces in between the second rafter and it as we go down through, just to tighten everything up so everything's nice and snug up against each other and tight. And then the next thing I did, which I'm not sure how much of it was on camera or not, but I ripped the boards off down about enough to where we could put a 4-foot sheet of OSB down. And we did that basically all the way across the front side of the roof. And you see it went all the way across, of course. But yeah, we got that all done. Now today we'll see how far we can get. There's still a chance of rain to get today again. Hopefully it's not going to show up for a while, but we're going to just continue tearing down. We have quite a lot of holes that we're going to have to patch on this front side. So we'll just start tearing it off and see how far we get. Hopefully we can get it all done today, and get this thing moving forward. All right, everyone. So here we go. We now have our roof completely patched and in the dry. We are going to be doing one more level, so you can see right now this is the ridge coming down, and of course water can run underneath this. We're going to be doing one more row, basically just going over the ridge again, and we'll cut that out when we do the ridge cap. But in the meantime, to keep everything nice and dry, we're going to basically just go from here, fold it over, and run that across. But to do that, I've got to move my tripod here. My tripod's going to be in the way, and there's nowhere to set this up. Not a very good spot to set it up here, but down by the road there is such a low drop that I can't set it up down there in the road and shoot this way. You will never be able to see anything. So where I had it set up at the ridge is the best option of you being able to see. This took us quite some time to do because there were so many patches. It's like a patchwork quilt down through here. There were so many bad spots, which I kind of expected. Every day that we came down here to do it, it would rain. We'd either get rained out or we would have to wait for the roof to dry out before we could get on top. But with that being the case, we were finally able today to get this fully in the dry. Again, I'm not going to worry about doing the actual shingles on the roof probably until it gets cooler out, maybe in another 2 months or so. But in the meantime, this is good. Another reason to wait on the shingles is because I do want to do the plumbing, get all the plumbing drains in and the vents in place to come up through the roof, so that we will have the vents in place to be able to put the roof boots on as we're doing it. In the meantime, we're going to be working inside, showing some more framing and plumbing, electrical, doing some different stuff. So hope you've enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.